Hello, this is SJ Talks to Life coming back at you with another video. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and thank you. I posted a TikTok on my channel um, about this man. Um, this woman was asking this man, she had four or five baby daddies, and she was asking this man, well, you're not going to marry me? And he was like, no, I'm not going to marry you. He said, we could mess around. That's not what he said, but he said, we can mess around, but I'm not going to marry you. You got too many baby daddies. He was basically telling her she got too many baby daddies. He's not going to marry her. And she's like, well, I thought you loved me and all this kind of stuff. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to expand further. It's in the TikTok video before this. I posted it. Sansa Ray also posted it. Kind of copycatted off her a little bit. But I want to expand a little bit further on that. He was steady telling her, she was steady asking him, you gonna marry me? He said, no, you got too many baby daddies. And I've talked about this other times, other videos I've done. I was a single mother, so that's a topic that I'm very well versed in. I mean, because I was a single mother for many years. So that's a topic that I can definitely speak on all the time. And it's, been there, done that, learned a lot of things from being a single mom. So want to share some of my knowledge with some of the younger generations of women coming up and give them some good words of advice and food for thought. But I've talked about in other videos how we need to teach our young girls. We need to get to them in junior high. We need to actually get to these young girls in junior high. Grandmothers, mothers need to start teaching young girls abstinence, abstaining, waiting till marriage to have children. Not having children by multiple fathers and things like that. We need to instill that in our younger generations. We need to instill it in them at an early age, teaching them self-worth and how to know their self-worth. It need to instill. A lot of these young girls don't have fathers, so that needs to be instilled in young girls at a young age. That's the thing. When, like I put a comment, I said, they don't want you when you even have one. And that's what I've said in other videos. These men do not want single mothers. They don't want to marry a woman, and more oftentimes than not, they don't want to marry a woman that if she has more than one baby father. There's exceptions. Sometimes they will. And sometimes nowadays, even if the woman has one, they seem like they got issue with that. They want to just have sex with you. That's why it's so important for single mothers to abstain. Single mothers need to practice abstinence, celibacy, because this is what these men do. They will get into a sexual relationship with you, and that's it. They won't want to marry you. They won't want to have anything long term with you. Ultimately, they have no respect for you. This guy, she was like telling this guy, I thought you loved me and all this stuff. No, he didn't love her. He just wanted to use her. And this is how important for single mothers and single women need to abstain. This is the importance of that. So you don't put yourself in a position to be used. You don't put yourself in a position to be taken advantage of, because that's what these men want to do. I read blogs where men have said, just pump and dump them. single mothers, in referring in reference to single moms. They'll say, just pump and dump them. I've read men saying that in blogs. So a lot more oftentimes than not, they just want to use you, have sex with you, but as far as anything long term, they don't want it. They don't want to marry you. They're not going to marry you. They're not going to commit to you. So that means that us single mothers, we have to increase our worth. We have to raise our standards. We have to increase our worth. And we have to stop going to bed with these men. Stop letting these men use us and take advantage. Of course, I've been abstaining for many years. I've been celibate for many years. I've been doing it for many years. And it's the best decision that I could have ever made in my life. You know, making a dedication to God and celibacy. Making the decision to abstain and stick with it is the two single most important decisions you will ever make in your life. And it's the two single best decisions that you will make. This is the reason why it's so important for single mothers to abstain. Because now she's in this situation with this situationship. It's a situationship. It ain't no relationship. It's a situationship. She's in this situationship with this guy that doesn't care anything about her. All he wanted to do was just lay with her, and that's it. Now, I don't know how emotionally invested this woman was. I feel bad for the sister. I really do. I don't want to place judgment. I don't want to judge her because it might be different reasons as to why she got so many baby daddies. Maybe she had relationships with them all. Maybe she was hoping to get married and things didn't work out and she didn't marry, and then next thing you know, she's dating another guy, and same thing, same cycle. So I don't want to be so quick to judge her, because sometimes us women, we get into relationships and we're hoping it's things for the best, and we're hoping that things are going to work out. Maybe it'll lead to marriage, and it doesn't work out. Next thing you know, boom, we pregnant, and the relationship didn't work. And so sometimes that happens more than once, more than twice, unfortunately. That's why we had to get to the young girls, get them to them while they're young, and school them and encourage abstinence and abstaining till marriage, waiting to have children until marriage, and all this kind of stuff. Vetting. We need to teach our young girls all that. We need to instill all those things. Self-worth. All those things need to be instilled in young girls so they don't repeat the cycle. But that's unfortunate. I really feel bad for the sister, because now she probably does want to get married, because no woman wants to be a single mother. This guy just strung her along. He just wanted to have a good time with her. And it sounds like he wasn't being forthcoming, because she said, I thought you loved me. So it sounds like he wasn't being forthcoming with her, and he wasn't being honest with her. That's what it sounds like. He wasn't being honest with her, and he wasn't being forthcoming to her, and he was lying to her, saying that he really cared for her and all this stuff, and he really didn't. Instead of just being honest with her up front. But these guys are never honest up front. That's too much like right. They just might not get what they want. If they're honest with you up front, they just might not get what they want. That's too much like right. They're not going to be honest up front. That's why we have to have a course of wisdom. We have to have a course of wisdom, and we have to use discernment when dealing with these guys. But a lot of guys just want to use single mothers. They just want to use you, and they just want to have sex with you. They don't want nothing long term. Those are the type of men that single mothers need to avoid. And it's really sad, unfortunate for this young lady that she had to find out like this. But most of these guys are not looking to marry, particularly if you have multiple fathers. They're not looking to wife you up. 9 times out of 10. It's unfortunate she had to find out that way. But this is the reason why abstinence is so important. Stop giving your body to these jerks. Stop giving your bodies to these dusties that just want to sleep with you and use you and looking at you like you a piece of meat, and they don't want nothing long term with you. Stop giving your body to them, ladies. Stop giving your body to them. Single moms, stop doing it. Abstinence is the best thing until you do encounter someone that's going to be more interested in having something long term with you. And you can strengthen your relationship with God. And you can avoid guys like this, because there's a lot of men out here with that same mentality. They just want to, I read them in the blogs. A lot of them say that. They just want to sleep with single mothers, but they don't want nothing long term. And these are the things that women, single mothers, need to be looking out. Because a lot of times single mothers want to get married. They want that companion. You want that when you're a single mother. You want that companionship. I know. I've been there, done that. You want that. Don't nobody want to be no single mother. Even the ones that go to the sperm bank don't want to be a single mother. They're just doing it because they didn't meet a husband in time enough to do it, and they want to become a mother. The clock is ticking, and they want to be a mother before it's too late. They want to become a mother before it's too late. And that's the only reason why they're doing it. They don't even want to be single moms. Don't no woman want to be no single mother. So when you're a single mother, you want to be a wife. You want that male head. You don't want to do it on your own. You want that help. And things didn't work out with the father or fathers. You hoping someone will come into you. But 9 times out of 10, particularly when it comes to black men, they're not going to do it. A lot of them, they don't have that mindset. They're not going to take on another man's kids, and they're not going to marry you. But it's okay for them to sleep with you. I don't like that, because that infuriates me. I say, leave single mothers alone, period. Don't go to bed with them. Don't do nothing with them if you are not interested in having anything long term. Because most of these guys, that's how they think. And it's really sad she had to find out that way. But that's the mindset. He only said what a lot of these guys are thinking and they say in the blogs. That's why us single mothers have to be smarter. We have to be smarter. We got to use discernment. We got to abstain. Stop giving your bodies to these guys, single moms. Stop giving it to them, because they just want to use you. They don't want nothing long term. Okay, hit me up in that comment section. Let me know what you thought on that TikTok and this video. Be nice, men. No bashing single mothers in my comment section. I'm a single mom. Even though my sons are grown, I'm a single mom. Not going to tolerate you bashing single mothers in my comment section. You can express your opinion. You don't have to bash single mothers. Don't bash single mothers in my comment section. I don't want you bashing single mothers in my comment section. You can say what you got to say, but don't bash single mothers. That's not necessary. Because I'm gonna delete your comment. I'm gonna delete it. If I see that you're bashing single mothers, I'm gonna delete it. I get personally offended by that, because I was a single mom. I'm not going to tolerate it in my comment section. So be nice. All right, till the next video. Be blessed.